Thank you so much, wonderful people. I know you've been following me up in the YouTube. My channel is Top Leaders International. You'll be subscribing, you'll be sharing with friends and many people, and many forums, individuals and groups. Honestly, I want to thank you so much. And I welcome you again to continue this wonderful broadcast. I'm your host, Dr. Benson Zioka, coming from Top Leaders International. It is wonderful for us to connect. I'm just trying to reflect on wonderful things that pertain to work, employers and employees, and just what it makes to really have a great organization, because we all live in organizations. And today I want to reflect on a concept of how do you feel about yourself? What are you feeling about yourself? What am I feeling about myself? And this is what actually we refer to as self-esteem. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself, basically. Self-esteem is actually what influences everything and all things about oneself. Self-esteem will influence thinking processes. Self-esteem will influence work. Self-esteem will influence all relationships. Every response that we give, consciously or unconsciously, is governed by our self-esteem. Every good thing we do is governed by self-esteem. Every goal that we set is governed by self-esteem. And so, in essence, self-esteem shapes who we are and what we do and what we think we are. So self-esteem is so fundamental to human existence. Any response that we ever get from anyone is guided by self-esteem. Self-esteem is key to success and any worthwhile accomplishment. My viewers and friends, I'd like to submit to you today that self-esteem has two components. One, a feeling of personal competence. And secondly, a feeling of personal worth. You see, when you feel competent, then your self-esteem is high, because you're feeling that you are an asset, you're not a liability. There is nothing as good as workers or workforce or employees, you call them that, as good as self-esteem. When you have a highly self-esteemed people with a high self-esteem working for you or working with you, my friends, you have a great workforce, because it is inward driven. That means the people are not outside or outwardly driven. It is within their consciousness. It is within themselves. So self-esteem is very key. So it has two components. One, a feeling of personal competence, that I feel I'm competent. Secondly, a feeling of personal worth, that I feel that I'm worthy of something great. Self-esteem is the sum of our self-confidence and self-respect. You see, when we respect ourselves, we are confident, then our self-esteem goes high. It is actually an intimate experience. It resides in the core of our being. That is where self-esteem is. Self-esteem is what you think and feel about yourself, not how someone else thinks or judges you. Of course, we are people that have opinions about ourselves and think things about ourselves. But what we think about ourselves is so great, so important. To have self-esteem is to feel confidently appropriate to life. That is competent and worthy in the sense that you can master what you set out to accomplish because of self-esteem. So my friends and listeners, how do you feel about yourself at this point that I'm speaking? What are you thinking about yourself? Is it positive? Is it negative? What do I mean by positivity and negativity? If what you are thinking is demeaning you, then that is negative. If what you are thinking is lowering your self-worth, then that is negative. So it is going to produce negative energy, and that negative energy is going to affect how you perform. If what you are thinking and feeling about yourself is positive, it is something that is motivating you to be the best that you can be. If that is what you are feeling, then that is positive energy, and that will build your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is the greatest asset that is within you. So we need to guard this self-esteem. We need to work at it. Yes, we need to really uphold our self-esteem. You see, when we have high self-esteem, it is possible to also value others, because you cannot give what you don't have. You can only but share what you have. I can share what I have. I cannot share what I don't have. So self-esteem, that is the word. That is the concept. Guard it at all cost. Work at it. Keep motivating yourself. Find friends, colleagues in the workplace can motivate you. And that is okay. And that is good. But you need to motivate yourself. You need to lift that self-esteem. In these broadcasts that I'm bringing, it's all about bring about organizational change, organizational profiteering, and organizational existence. For us to build institutions that remain, institutions that can help many generations. Because we're not just thinking of now, we are thinking of now, tomorrow, and the many years to come. A wise person learns from the mistakes of others, but a fool learns from his own mistakes. So we want to be wise. It is the person doing the work that need to be made up, that need to be motivated, that need to be constructed. So if we want to be on the cutting edge, what are we supposed to do? We keep working on our self-esteem. Self-esteem is the main thing, and that is what we focus on. Otherwise, I'll bring more broadcasts. I encourage you to follow me in the YouTube channel, Top Leaders International. Subscribe, share as you've been doing. I honestly appreciate you. My name is Dr. Benson Zioka from Top Leaders International. Thank you. Let us keep our self-esteem, and bye for now.